Greetings everyone. Hope all of you are having an absolutely fantastic day. A couple of days ago, Owlcat released a new trailer for their upcoming Warhammer 40K Rogue Trader DLC, Void Shadows. There's multiple aspects of this DLC that I am very excited for, so I figured, you know what, might as well make a video and talk about it with all of you. So first and foremost, this is going to be our introduction to death cults. Now, death cults are groups who kill people in ways that make it clear how devoted they are to the Emperor. So they kind of straddle the line between being very dogmatic and loyal to the Imperium, but they're also the type of people who can easily fall into heresy, which is really cool. There's honestly not very many party members who really fall to chaos. They may stick around while you're a heretic, but they won't become heretics themselves. And hopefully this new party member we get who's part of the death cult will be not only someone who's nice to have during an imperialist run, but also someone who will be great to have if you decide to side with chaos. Now, this particular death cult resides on your ship, and they're called the Bloodspun Web. I think it's super cool that they've been operating on your void ship the whole time. It just reinforces that you've got such a massive vessel. It's basically a city unto itself, where things can be happening in the shadows that you're completely unaware of. Apparently, this cult was operating during the time that your predecessor, Theodora, was around as well, and now you have the opportunity to potentially form closer relationships with them. More specifically, you have the opportunity to form a relationship with Cabela, who is the party member that's going to be added with this DLC. I'm pretty sure Rogue Trader already confirmed that she will be romantically available, which again is really nice because I just feel like heretic runs need all the love that they can get. And so having another character who will not only fall to chaos with you, hopefully, but who can also be romance while you're going on this chaotic run sounds really, really cool. They show some of the animations she can do with her double blades, spinning with them. I'm not sure whether or not we're going to get a new discipline or archetype or class essentially with this DLC. I thought that was something that Owlcat said a month or two ago, but not sure if that's still in the works. In the last patch they released, one of the things Owlcat said is in the next patch they want to really look at all of the encounters and rebalance them based upon the massive changes they've made to the mechanics in the game. And so I can only assume that this DLC will be paired with this patch. So I'm thinking it's probably going to be a really nice time to get into the game. There'll be some new content, a new party member. They should balance out even more of those mechanics, and the encounters will be balanced based upon the new mechanics. So it might be a significantly different game by that time than what we played in December. That's really exciting, and so I'm looking forward to it. In addition, during this trailer, you can hear the voice of the party member. I have no idea who's voice acting her, but I really, really like the voice acting. I feel like it kind of straddles a nice line as far as feeling like she's someone who's loyal to the Imperium, but also you're curious what it's going to sound like if she's an all-out heretic. I think the visual design for the character is really cool as well, just all the way around. Without having played with the character yet and seen her actual storyline, I really like what Owlcat's done, and I'm looking forward to finding out more. Now, that's not the only thing to be excited about though, because this DLC will also contain an element that I've heard so many Warhammer fans talk about, and that's the Genestealer cult. I'm still not completely clear what this group is. I understand it's people who worship xenos, and I think they're supposed to be related to the Tyranids in some sort of way. But regardless, people seem to feel like the lore regarding this group is amazing. I'm really looking forward to learning about them. And just in general, I felt like one of the weaknesses of the experience with Rogue Trader is that there wasn't enough xenos, in my personal opinion. I definitely would have liked to see more orcs, would have liked to see stuff about Tyranids, things of that nature. So The fact that this DLC is at least on some level going to address that and give us more Xenos related content, really cool. I'm all about it. I hope that we get even more of that in the next DLC to come as well. And while this subject isn't directly related to the video, since we are talking about Rogue Trader, I thought I'd take this opportunity to ask, how do you all feel about the mechanics changes thus far? I feel like in the video where I reviewed them, we were all seeing the changes for the first time. A couple of you had played around with the game a little bit, but it didn't seem like anybody was able to get too deep into the game to see, did they feel like it made a significant difference, good or bad, in their playthrough. So I'd definitely be curious to find out, for those of you who are going through Rogue Trader playthroughs right now, do you feel like these were massive changes that significantly altered your playstyle and your experience? And if so, did you feel like it did it in a good or bad way? I'm definitely curious to hear about how you all feel overall about the changes. Again, I'm going to wait probably until this DLC comes out before I start really looking at builds, mechanics, and trying to figure out how to make a really good team in the current ecosystem. But anyway, those are my thoughts. I'm definitely looking forward to this DLC, definitely plan to play through it, and hopefully it lives up to everything that we're seeing in the trailer. As always, leave me your thoughts in the comments below, and I hope to see you on the next video. Take care.